Welcome to Fright Night.
All right, boys and girls, we just got back. Well, we didn't just get back. We got back yesterday from Friday Night Film Fest. What?
Fright Night Film Fest.
Wait a minute. Fright Night? Fright.
Fright.
Not Friday night.
Yes.
So we could have went more than just Friday night?
Yes.
So it's going on this weekend?
Yes.
Fuck. I thought it was only Friday night because it was Friday Night Film Fest.
No, Fright Night. Kind of like that movie. Fright, night.
Well, shit. Anyway, we just got back from Fright Night Film Fest. Last night we just got back from there. And we're going to, of course, as usual, give a recap of what we did there. We're going to show you a walk around. We did a little bit more talking because they had a lot of movie vendors there. Guys, independent guys that did their own movies. And we were going to show you some pickups that we got. Our very, very first stop was to go and visit the a special booth, our friend over at Haunters Against Hate, which is a non-profit organization. You really need to check them out. It's a great cause. They're great people. We took him a cookie from Crumble, which is just an insane cookie store. There's more people working inside this little cookie store than there is a Walmart. But in any case, that was our first stop. And our second stop, guess who we'd seen there and bought a shitload of stuff from because we love him, Mr. Barcode himself. We got some art of Barcode.
An original leather face.
Complete with decaying, disgusting, nasty buck teeth.
And slowly after this one, definitely gonna get from part 2. Part 2 is badass too.
You got one underneath it.
I do? Oh, okay.
Yep.
So, I've always loved David Cronenberg. My favorite movie by him for the longest time was Videodrome. And, but Art of Barcode wanted to ask my opinion on something, but I had never seen Dead Ringers. So I watched Dead Ringers. Best Cronenberg movie I have ever seen, and I've seen many. So I should show both these together for my David Cronenberg part of our horror room.
I've never been a real big fan of Cronenberg. That's all.
Yeah,
no long witty comments. Just I've never been a fan.
Body horror kind of thing. So it's not for everyone, but I love Cronenberg. And this print I fell in love with, and for my Strangeland fans.
Strangeland has fans? That's a badass print, though. That is pretty fucking cool. Strangeland wasn't a bad movie at all. It wasn't quite what you were expecting out of it, but it wasn't bad at all.
Steve Schneider, you never know what to expect with him.
This is true. America No Werewolf in London.
Meets Jurassic Park.
Yeah, because that's kind of a Jeff Goldblum pose.
And it wasn't intentional.
But it's cool. I like that one a lot, too. I like all his prints. I may not like the movie or the director or whatever, but his prints are always spot on. Very cool.
And this one is one that my hubby chose, because I got the other one a few videos ago.
Yeah, she didn't get Ricky. I mean, how can you not get Garbage Day?
Because I didn't notice it whenever I made my order. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. The best Christmas movie next to Die Hard.
It's not a Christmas movie. Prove me wrong.
It is a Christmas movie. Oh, look at that. I say, I don't know what this thing is.
It's a Wendigo from the TV show Hannibal on Netflix.
That's pretty cool. I like that one. Oop, I showed the next one accidentally.
Another one that my husband chose, which I love the Jason in these colors because then he has colors.
I had to get 8-bit Jason. I had to. I was going to get, I forgot I was going to get Ghouls and Ghosts as well, but I forgot all about it. So I guess
I reminded him.
I have to place an order when I get some money. That'll be never. That's our Art of Barcode prints. We do have a couple other Art of Barcode items, but those are in a bag, and we'll pop those out when we get to that bag.
Yes.
Hello, I'm Tori Jones with Jonestown Films here at Fright Night Film Fest in Louisville, Kentucky. I have a couple of our posters and films here. This is Angel. It's sort of a dramatic thriller about an abandoned town. This is our slasher, The Wicked One, sort of a scarecrow serial killer. This is the sequel to that, Wicked Ones. This is our new coming of age, They See You, Halloween, sort of a Halloween version of Jumanji. And it actually premieres here tomorrow night at Fright Night. So you can check out these two online at Tubi. They're on Tubi and Vudu and Amazon and places like that too. So yeah, we're here at Fright Night just hanging out.
Director and writer of Holes in the Sky, the Sean Miller story. Probably one of the strangest abduction stories you'll ever see. We're playing at festivals all over the country. Can't wait for you to see our film.
Thank you.
Very welcome. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Awesome. Here is another artist that we picked up a couple prints from. More cutesy stuff.
Yes.
The first one you should automatically know if he's got it, she's going to get it. There is a Sam from Trick or Treat. This is Scarecrow. Let me see if I can get that focus. I don't know if he's got a website or not, but I'm going to look it up and see if we can post a link down below for his stuff. And I'm going to back up and grab the remote so I can skip this ad. We don't want to advertise things for YouTube. Let's get on to the next song. There we go. Oh, I showed the print. Damn it. That's a pretty cool looking Jason there. A little bit of a different Jason. He's wearing a zip-up coat. And he's got, looks like brain matter. But it's a cool print. We like that one too. That's another one by Scarecrow. And then Beetlejuice. Not a Beetlejuice fan. Sorry. But that's a cool print. Otherwise, we wouldn't have bought it. Now, there's a couple more prints. These are art of Terrence Muncie. And I'll go ahead and print him. Yeah, we got a print of his up here. We got a couple more downstairs. I've got a t-shirt that has one of his pieces on it.
Of Barlow.
And
I'm the Barlow fan.
I was a Barlow fan before you. Because I was born before you. But this first one I picked, all of these are my picks except for one.
Yes.
So let's go ahead and show the first one. That's just pretty sick. That's pretty sick.
And the funny thing behind, well, not so much funny, but the story behind this movie is I am not a fan of rape in my horror movies. To me, that is too much horror, too much realistic horror, and I don't like rape at all. In fact, when I met Sean Cunningham, I said, "Last house on the left." He apologized. So, but this one, for some reason, does not bother me. I almost find comic relief to some of it, which we'll get to later. And then here's my print, because it's going in order. It was just staring at me. Everybody knows I love my Angela.
We met her a while ago at another convention and had her sign an Art of Barcode print, which she absolutely loved. But this is pretty cool too. I really like this. This was good stuff.
And then non-horror, but fabulous. This one my husband, of course, really loves. The other one I really love. But
if you have not seen the Dungeons and Dragons cartoon from the 80s, you'll have no clue what I'm showing you. But if you do know who Venger is, then you had an awesome childhood.
This was my favorite cartoon when I was little, and then when it went off the air, then I got more into Thundercats. But I love Thundercats. And of course, Skeletor! Which this gentleman, I wanted to go back, I meant to go back. He has a fabulous Skeletor print that I'm going to be getting.
Mm.
And then I thought this was beautiful. The colors, just beautiful.
This is another character from Dungeons and Dragons. He made one appearance in the cartoon, but had his own action figure for the LJN toy line. Warduke. He's actually coming out as a NECA figure.
We want to get him.
Yes, we are. That's a good birthday idea for me. I don't know when they're coming out. They're on pre-order right now, so I got to get that taken care of. That's our artwork that we got. There was a couple posters that were giveaways from some of the independent filmmakers, but I didn't bring those up from the vault. I just wanted to go over the stuff that was, I don't know. I just wanted to go over this stuff. Now we're going to take a look at some of the other items we got. But here's a message from our sponsors.
I'm Kevin Lockhart, writer and producer of High on the Hog. High on the Hog's a movie about a pig farmer who grows marijuana to save his family farm and gets in trouble with the law. The law is Joe Estevez, who is great in the movie. The mayor of the town is Bobby Zadar, and of course our star farmer is Sid Haig. So hope you get to check out the movie. And it's fun and crazy and a wild edit, thanks to my buddy Ben Lewandowski over here. Thanks.
Awesome. Thank you. Pretty bag.
And whenever I saw this out of my peripheral vision, I'm like, the skull has a horn. But no, this is the item that was purchased.
He actually goes like this. It's a Mongolian death worm.
And I got the variant because most of them had just the white teeth, but she had one with red teeth. So I got the variant.
So let's take him over here. Mongolian death worm. This is from Cryptid Comforts. Link down below. These are some freebies also in this bag. And she just dropped one.
5 stickers. Yeah, stickers.
Oh, that's kind of kooky.
And they got their Facebook link on the back. Or the
Oh, do they?
Yep.
Asylum of Horror, Halloween and Sci-Fi Facebook group. That's cool. What else we got
A
there?
Decade of Horror.
A little rubber, the rubber wristband. It's a rubber wristband.
And then free cups that I can drink out of. And free
Concept
coupons.
Media Films. These guys did If I am not these guys did Don't Fuck in the Woods is one of the films that they've released. They've got several other ones, but that's where you might know that name from.
And we have a lot of our indie movies that we got from Horror Hound, and then we got some more from this one.
Which we'll get into next when I grab the other bag.
Well, I'm here with Concept Media. It's an independent film company based out of Dayton, Ohio, and we're here selling a bunch of horror slasher films and stuff. We're most known for Don't Fuck in the Woods. It's a typical slasher creature feature. We've got a bunch of different movies, Christmas anthology films, and everything else. I do blood and gore special effects, and I act a little bit in some of them. I was in that one there. Season's Greetings 2 is one I'm in. You can watch that too on Amazon Prime.
Oh really? Oh yeah. Cool. Excellent. So what's your favorite line from a horror movie?
Probably from The Shining.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Sean Burkett, and I am a filmmaker from Ohio, and I made a couple non-pornographic films, but with a pornographic title called Don't Fuck in the Woods. And you should buy them, because, oh my god, the first one was pirated over 2.5 million times. So we made no money off of that one. None. So we're really holding the second one hostage. And hopefully it will be coming out very early in 2022. Yeah.
Has it screened yet?
It has. It actually played 2 weeks ago at Horror Hound Weekend.
Now we go on to our bag of goodies. We're going to start off with a t-shirt. This is my t-shirt. We're going to make sure that rubber band goes right in the garbage so the cat doesn't try to eat it. Rubber bands are bad for cats.
And our cats like to eat them.
It's because they think it's intestines. Never seen this movie, never knew about it. We bought it, and I love that shirt. That is just really cool. I don't know nothing about this movie. But that's a cool fucking shirt, man.
And lay this out flat so we can hang it up. I am not a fan of wrinkles in my clothes.
Wait, it's my shirt.
Or in my husband's clothes. So,
there's some movies.
So I am finding that more and more that I am liking Christmas horror shorts, anthology kind of movies. So I got this, and it was signed by one of the castmates and I think the writer.
Featuring some of the biggest names in indie horror. Season's Greetings double feature. And this does have Season's Greetings 1 and Season's Greetings 2. I believe the gentleman we met there is not only the special effects guy, but he is in one of these movies. Maybe both. He plays a role in there somewhere. Yoinks. There's the first one, and this is, like we said, from Concept Media. Next up, what do you got there?
I think this is where they had my Audra.
Oh, yeah. You're going to see a cool little video of these guys. I don't know what that is. Ghost Heads, the real heart of the Ghostbusters? I don't know.
But I have this love for Little Shop of Horrors. And when I get paid, I'm planning on getting one of their Audra babies.
There you go. Next movie. Don't Fuck in the Woods. Signed by the director and maybe one of the people from, I think maybe just the director on this one. This movie, I didn't really want to get this originally until we went to this convention. Because, I mean, it just kind of felt like me that, I don't know, there was just something about the title. I'm not a prude, that doesn't like swearing, but I don't know. There was just something about the title. I was like, no, I'm not interested. But after looking at it and reading it and seeing some of the things about it, we decided, yeah, we're going to get it. We're going to check it out. They do have a part 2 to this that has not been released yet. It is on the convention circuit, the festival circuit, so it's making its rounds. Next up, this is High on the Hog. That is a signature from someone in that movie, and that's a signature from, looks like, the editor. But
this is based off the shirt.
Yes, but there's Sid Haig. Down here is Robert Zadar, the late Robert Zadar, Maniac Cop. This ought to be an interesting movie. It looks kind of... it looks interesting. So we'll see. There's 3 movies we got.
This is the movie that that they were going to be playing on Saturday, but we went on a Friday instead of a Saturday.
Well, it's not called Saturday Night Saturday Night Film Fest.
It wasn't called Friday Night Film Fest either. It's Fright Night, like the movie Fright Night, not Friday Night. Fright Night.
Oh.
Fright night.
Oh.
Deja vu. We just had this conversation. But this is one of the things that we're going to be showing on Saturday. And you guys know how I love my found footage. And so, but they told me that I can get a hold of it. If you call this number and say something off the wall and leave a message about it, you could win a movie or win stuff. I don't remember all the ins and outs.
Something along those lines. But that was a little promotional thing that we got from this movie, which is... it's not called Missing. Shit, I don't remember what it was called. I'll put it in here. I'll put a little blurby thing down here somewhere that tells you the name. It's like Hole in the Sky or something.
I'm not 100% sure, but skip the ad.
Alright. Next up is another movie.
This is part 2. We bought the soundtrack to this and listened to it on the way home on Friday night. OMG.
The Wicked, or not even the, just Wicked Ones.
But we got the soundtrack to the original, and yes, we have the original in here. I'm just pulling it out, grabbing and pulling out.
Yeah. This looks interesting. Like she said, we do have the soundtrack to either this one or the sequel. Or not the sequel, the original, by Rocky Gray. And if you ever get the chance, check out some of Rocky Gray's soundtracks. This guy is fucking awesome. I would put him right up there with favorite composers, right next to John Carpenter. I love his stuff. I've heard him before in a lot of things. He actually is the guy behind 1031. And, yeah, just check him out. He is fucking awesome. Next movie is the original, The Wicked One. Evil Exists. We watched the trailers for these. These look really, really good. So here's...
they look fun. Let's put it that way.
Slasher.
Cannot wait to get into this one. This one's going to be interesting. This guy is very interesting. We have...
Kevin Strange.
Yes. And when they said Lovecraft, they had me at Lovecraft. So I bought it. I want to check him out. But some of his other stuff are not safe and appropriate for children. And
most definitely.
Safe and appropriate for work. We'll just put it that way.
I'm Nathan Thomas Milner. I'm the writer-director of On a Dark and Bloody Ground. It's a new film here that we started shooting it before the pandemic. So when we got shut down, we didn't know what the fate of it would be. Then we came back last August, started shooting it gradually, trying to be safe, smaller crews, shorter days, only on weekends, things like that. And we're done.
but it's still in post, so it's not ready to be shown yet.
What's it about?
It's really more. It's about. I wanted to make a movie that like captured how I felt growing up as a kid in the '80s and going to the country because my family originates from Grayson County, Kentucky.
Yeah.
And I would go down there and spend my springs and summers with my cousins who lived down there, and it was just a different feeling for somebody growing up in the suburbs to go spend time in the quiet country. And they lived on a crossroads, a tobacco field around it.
Oh, wow.
And it was just their house, and so they would. I had two older cousins who would scare me about stories, and they always stuck with me. And I wanted to capture that feeling of, and also just that era of like Stephen King and those small town movies that he wrote, or books that he wrote, and the Spielberg small town family oriented stuff. That kind of. I wrote it before Stranger Things. Oddly enough, Stranger Things did the same thing, but. I wrote it in 2015, and we started making it. We tried to make it in 2018, but didn't get started until 2019. Then COVID hit.
Yeah.
But it's about fatherhood. It's about. I wanted the main character was based on my grandfather, inspired by him, and then the middle characters, my dad, and the little boy in the movie is me. And I'm a little of the dad too. I made a movie about fatherhood and about men and about just folklore and ghost stories. And so basically it's a small town where a couple of murders or killings have happened and they don't know what caused it. And so the sheriff is trying to figure out and solve it. But a father of one of the dead kids is out there trying to resolve that too. Not in a revenge way, but like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do now.
Oh, wow.
What is my purpose in life? I failed as a father. What am I going to do? So he's like out there trying to finish, you know, just as a father trying, like, we're supposed to take care of our children, and I failed at that. I don't know what I'm supposed to do now. Like, so I guess I'll have to find a purpose, and my purpose is to find what did this. And so it's a lot of mystery and folklore and questions. Is it a man? Is it a monster? Is it supernatural? And you got characters who are like, well, you know, sheriff's pretty much got to stay grounded. It's not a monster. It's a guy, or it's an animal or something. And the dad, of course, is just desperate to find anything, find out what it is. So that's pretty much, without giving things away, what the gist of it is about.
That sounds amazing. Let's take a look real quick at some of the goodies he's got on the table. This is all from the movie, right?
Yeah, these are all like costumes and props. It's my wife's.
Outstanding. Thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Table that had the Wicked One and Wicked Ones. They only had this available on Blu-ray. I wanted to get them all on Blu-ray, but I can always upgrade.
That's pretty cool looking. That should be interesting. Let's take a look at the back. I think this will be a fun
Definitely
movie.
my kind of movie. This is another Art of Barcode. And yeah, you can request him. They're not readily available, but if you want something like this, you can send him a request and say, hey, I saw this and I want one of your prints, but I'm getting a new phone here soon, and this is going to be my phone pocket thingy, baba.
It's a pop socket.
It's a pop socket.
I don't know if I would ever get
custom.
That's pretty cool.
But this
Pop
way,
socket.
if I have, you guys have probably seen my phone where it's cracked because I've dropped it so many times. So this will, when it's open, will help me hold on to it via this way so that I don't end up dropping my phone 1,000,001 times.
Well,
so
that'll be good.
That's awesome. I also got this from their table from the Wicked Ones. It's the keychain mask, which is highly detailed and absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, that is neat. We might have to put like a magnet on the back of that and display it that way instead of using it as a keychain.
And since I want to be having to retire my Jason purse that I normally wear all the time because the iron-on is starting to peel off until my mom can fix it and doctor it up, I want to be switching to my Freddy purse.
Oh, sorry.
So I got a Freddy keychain.
Another barcode.
Of course.
We love barcode. We love his stuff.
We truly do. And for my book buddies, I got the Book of Marquee set. I haven't even seen these in person until right now.
Are you serious?
Yes. But we got them, and they are so awesome! He's selling them as in a set, and each one has its own little colored skull on the end of the bookmark for the bookmark jewelry. So we have Cthulhu.
Uh-huh.
And we have an ad playing.
Our trained technicians.
Then we have Edgar Allan Poe.
Nice.
Then we have Stephen King in his Pet Cemetery garb.
Yep. Yes, you're right.
And then
Had to
we
think
have
about that.
The Crow.
That's a really cool print. We really love that one.
And then the best writer in the whole wide world, H.P. Lovecraft. My first love.
I thought I was. Never mind. God. Did you see that fucking look? Did you guys see that look? Holy shit, I'm in the doghouse.
These are, I mean, they are awesome. And they got little skullies. Little skulls on the top.
Little tassels, little skulls. Very cool. Those again from Art of Barcode. I think those are on his Etsy store. If not, you can just message him on Facebook. I'm sure he'll be more than happy to accommodate.
Oh yes, more than happy, and very, very, very nice and very sweet, and fast on shipping. I can never complain about fast shipping because I'm not patient.
Here, put your hand in the bag, honey.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank goodness. Oh, here. While she's getting that, I'll show you these real quick. These were freebies that came from High on the Hog table, the movie. You got some rolling papers. And you got a lighter. I don't know what the heck that part is down there. Unless that's like a opener or something. I don't know. What the hell is that at the end?
It's just a very cool, and I betcha. You can doctor up lighters. I'm putting myself in trouble here. But I am 41. It's been a very long time. But yeah, when I was 16, 17, 18, I made my lighters where they could have the higher flameage because it's better for lighting.
Ow! That's hot.
It's better for lighting.
That's hot. Give me that. You're dangerous with shit. This here comes from our good buddy Paul and the Haunters Against Hate. There you go.
I love this color.
That's a pretty color. That's a cool looking skeleton. Didn't he say that the artist for the skeleton is the same artist that for the Goosebumps covers? Mm-hmm. So that's pretty badass.
Yep. The next Hunters Against Hate shirt that I have to get is going to be Rocky Horror Picture Show.
It's going to be what?
Rocky Horror Picture Show. The one that didn't have it as table.
Oh. I seen that one. I seen people walking around with that. That was a pretty cool one too.
That and his shirts, they're the most comfortable shirts on. It's like when it's on, you just want to touch yourself.
Excuse me?
Not like that. But
well, let me borrow this t-shirt for about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I need one of those. Look at this! Our two favorite convention people! I'm gonna put you on the spot. What is your favorite line from a horror movie?
What have you done to his eyes?
That is probably the best one I've had so far.
Thank you.
I love it.
Thank you.
Overall, we had a great time. It was a smaller convention.
Which we always like.
Yeah, they had a fair amount of celebrities. They did not skimp on celebrities. They had a lot of Halloween people there from Halloween 2.
Fright Night people?
Yeah, they had William Ragsdale and Stephen Jeffries there. Yep. There was...
Alex Vincent.
Alex Vincent was there. Zach Galligan was there. Daniel Harris, Tyler Scout Compton, Tyler Maine.
The Terrifier 2 Kids trilogy.
Yeah.
Or triplets or whatever.
Yep.
They were there as well as Terrifier himself, Art, which is He's fabulous in person. And the writer or
The
director?
director, yep, Damien Leone. So they had a good amount of celebrities. They had a very good amount of vendors, as you can see.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a great little time. We went on a Friday night. It was hard to find. But once we got there, we had a real good time. Friday nights right now are our favorite nights to go because they're just not as busy as the weekend, the Saturdays. Saturdays can just be ungodly.
But we know for next time for Fright Night Film Fest, that
to watch movies?
Yeah, we're gonna go Saturday so we can watch the good movies that get played.
Oh. Because it's Fright Night Film Fest, not Friday Night Film Fest. Fright, right? Fright?
Fright, like.
And it rhymes with bite and kite, that kind of fright.
Yes.
But it's not spelled like bite or fright.
Right.
Oh, it rhymes with right too. That's awesome.
Anyway, we're gonna end this as Mom, I can't stop the bleeding.
Name the movie that quote came from. Win a prize. Not really, but if you liked it, hit the buttons. If you want to see more, hit the buttons. If you want to know when there's more, hit the buttons. Basically, hit some buttons. Till next time, stay spooky.
I want to thank you. Anything you want, you just name it.